Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to talk about an album that has been causing waves lately. Has been causing a lot of controversy, you could say, in the underground metal scene, especially like in the underground, like true black thrash scene, you could say, speed metal scene. And I can understand where this, anger towards this band is coming from. So let me explain what I'm talking about, and then maybe you guys will get a better grasp on the concept. Basically, this band Ketzer, which is a popular black thrash band, they put out an album, Satan's, I think it's like, I'm terrible at remembering certain album names. Satan's Boundaries Unchained and Enzeit Metropolis, or Zeit Metropolis. I love Satan's Boundaries Unchained, fucking great black thrash album, ballsy, gutsy, great fucking album. Enzeit Metropolis, I have not listened to that album in over a year, so I wouldn't be able to give much commentary, but as I remember, once again, not very much different from the first album. But then they shit the bed. They basically, well, to most of their fans, they shit the fucking bed. Metal Archives, which I'm going off of for review, I know, not a very reliable source, but, sometimes I do use that for somewhat of a reliable source. 90% from 4 reviews and 87% from 3 reviews for their last 2 albums. So, and even listen to them, I can say that those albums, the first one's worth a 90, the second one, maybe an 80, but, both of those albums are quality shit. But you notice that these bands have changed their look, they've changed their logo, they've changed the way their album covers look. Even with the second album, the album cover looked a little bit different in style, but now you can tell that these guys are gone completely off the rails. They're gone completely out from what they used to be. So let me just start playing the album in the background and talk to you about these guys. So Ketzer basically are a band that formed in 2003. They have been playing basically the same style for about the majority of their career up until now. They also are on Metal Blade Records as of right now. They used to be on Iron Bonehead, I'm pretty sure. They're from Germany, if I haven't mentioned, and this album came out January 29th. So, Starless, the album. Major sound change, major differences to this album, and a lot of people are fucking pissed. And fucking pissed is hardly even the fucking statement I could say. A lot of people are just fucking not even, willing to admit that this is a Ketzer release. You know what I mean? They're just completely fucking fed up. And let me just read some comments from the actual video itself for their song Starless, if you wouldn't mind. What the fuck happened? This is the band that released Satan's Boundaries Unchained. Then somebody commented, for sure, that's exactly what I'm saying, very depressing. I don't see a problem with this, which is not a very outlandish opinion. Somebody commented, you're a fucking retard, and then, just people calling each other faggots and usual fucking metal, arguments. Blah, blah, blah. But really, I'm going to sum up my opinions on this music, and then you guys tell me what you think. Call me fucking faggot if I disagree with you. I don't give a shit. So, the first track, Starless, the sound change is automatically evident. There's no, fucking pretenses. This is automatically fucking different. It reminds me of Tribulation's newest album, but, not as inspired as that album, not as interesting as that album. And there are times that sounds like a fucking pop rock song, where it just has that style where it's really catchy, but you kind of don't want it to be catchy. It's basically a poppy at times, which is really fucking weird. The second track, When Milk Runs Dry, more the same, generic, and I kind of get confused and think I'm listening to a less diverse fucking Tribulation, Tribulation minus what I kind of liked off their new album. Next track is Godface, repetitive as fuck, and forgettable. I can't say I'll remember this album in a week's time. Count to 10, inventive, like, you know, uninventive. Feels dragged out. Just doesn't really give me any kind of, you know, material to work off of. The Hunger, 53-second instrumental with acoustic guitars, doesn't really add anything. Just kind of a little spacer, I'd say, to add length and add an extra track. White Eyes, another lackluster track, and really it's not terrible, but you usually kind of want more from the album. Then Shaman's Dance. They should have cut this into 2 parts, or just cut the song down to 5 minutes. It's 11 minutes and 26 seconds of just slightly diverse, but mostly just fucking boring as shit song. You know, it's just not that great. Silence and Sound, another acoustic track. Like I said, just adds a little bit of flair, I guess. Earthborn, more the same. Just fucking That's all I can say. And same thing with the track Limbo. It's a little bit longer than, you know, and it has acoustic elements, but it's just fucking mediocre as fuck. That's all I can really say about it. And then you get to basically the artwork. It's a fucking woman with a bag over her head. Well, I presume a woman with a white sheet or a white bag over her head. And in the corner, very, very top right corner, there's like a little logo, insignia, or whatever. There's no mention of the band name on the front of this at all. So, yeah, I don't know what the fuck that's about. It's supposed to be new age or fucking cool and artsy, whatever you want to call it. Really, this is just a really polished album. Not bad. Like, if I could see another band putting this out and me not disliking it as much as I do, because basically it's just tribulation worship. You know, I can hear a lot of tribulation in this, but really it's just, I don't know, generic progressive black metal, you could say, and, you know, has that tribulation sound. And I can see black metal newcomers and metal fans who aren't into the true black metal, true speed metal, true thrash metal, fucking, you know, hysteria, getting into this. I can see them enjoying this. If you like Tribulation's newest album, you might enjoy this too. But really, this doesn't offer anything to me, and I can't really say I like it. I can say that I can listen to it and not want to fucking kill myself. It's actually a decent album to listen to, but this is nothing to be like, oh my god, great fucking new album, I gotta tell all my friends about this. You probably just say, like, do you like Tribulation? Yeah. Do you like their newest album? Yeah, I fucking love that album. Oh, well, check this out if you want more of that album, but not as good and kind of just Because if you go into the older discography, Satan's Boundaries Unchained, much greater album, much more diverse, much more, well, not even diverse, just more like fucking talented album. I fucking love that album. But then you look at this album, it's just, what the fuck, where did it all go? Did it all just fall apart for you guys? So that's all I really got to say about this. If you like Ketzer and you like their style, stick to the last 2 albums. Don't pick this album up. You will not fucking enjoy it. You'll be like, you'll probably scream, crush all the posers, and then, I don't know, punch your fucking grandma in the dick. So, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna give this a 68 out of 100. Not that I really hated the album. I can say, like, if somebody said, hey, I'm gonna put this album on, I would never feel like, fucking turn that shit off. I don't really mind it. It's just that the inspiration is not there that I would like to see with a band like this, you know? Like, Ketzer is a band that's been going now for, you know, fucking 13 years, you know? You'd think they'd have a bit of inspiration. But I guess they kind of jumped on a bandwagon, you could say. But what can you do? So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Ketzer's newest album, 68 out of 100. Tell me what you think in the comments below and all that happy horse shit. And if you don't agree with my opinion, just like the video, because, you know, bro, I'm such a hipster. I love black women. Merca. Death heaven. Peace fuck out, guys, and have an awesome day.